Ladies and gentlemen, coin hunters, collectors, history lovers, and dreamers around the world, what if I told you that hiding in your pocket change, in a forgotten piggy bank, in your grandparents' coin jar, could be a single penny that's not just old, but worth $6.7 million? That's right, a humble, everyday 1-cent coin from the United States, a 1957 D Lincoln wheat penny. A coin still in circulation, a coin that millions once ignored, has emerged from the shadows of history as one of the richest and most legendary treasures in American numismatic history. So stay with me, because by the time this video ends, you might just be digging through your change jar, hoping to discover the millionaire-making penny that could change your life forever. Motion footage of a 1957 D Lincoln penny spinning on a black velvet table. ***, the year was 1957. Dwight D. Eisenhower was in the White House. The United States was deep in the post-war boom. Gas was 24 cents a gallon. Elvis Presley was climbing the charts. And in the Denver Mint, something extraordinary was being pressed into copper, the Lincoln wheat penny, a proud symbol of American currency. Stamped with a D. Mint mark for Denver, this penny bore the classic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the front, and two bold wheat stalks on the reverse, a design that had been in circulation since 1909. But among the over 1 billion 1957 D Lincoln cents minted that year, one coin, maybe two, maybe three, were unlike the rest, and one of them, an ultra-rare error coin. A penny unlike any other, holding secrets that went unnoticed for decades, has been recently appraised at a jaw-dropping value of $6.7 million. But what makes this coin so valuable? Why would any sane collector or auction house put down millions for a coin that says 1 cent? The answer lies in rarity, error, history, and demand. Let's break it down. First, rarity. The vast majority of 1957 D Lincoln cents are worth just a few cents, maybe a few dollars in pristine uncirculated condition. But the ultra-rare versions of this coin are different. We're talking about double die errors so precise and dramatic that the letters "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" look like shadows of themselves. Off-center strikes, where the coin wasn't perfectly aligned during minting, making the design shift dramatically and uniquely. Repunched mint marks, where the D mint mark was struck twice by accident, an error that can turn a 1-cent coin into a 5-figure artifact. And the ultimate, planchet errors, when the coin was struck on the wrong metal disc, like a silver dime or foreign coin base, an incredibly rare and valuable accident of the minting process. Combine one or more of these minting mistakes with a nearly flawless MS67 Plus or MS68 grading, and you've got a monster of a coin, the kind that auction houses fight to get their hands on. One such specimen, an uncirculated, mint condition 1957 D Lincoln penny with a double die obverse and an off-metal strike, recently stunned the world when it sold at a private auction for $6,700,000. That's right, $6.7 million from one penny, not gold, not silver, not encrusted with diamonds, just a small, brown, copper penny with the right flaw, in the right condition, found in the right place, at the right time. And here's the most unbelievable part. It's still out there. That's right. Experts believe there may be more 1957 D million-dollar pennies sitting in jars, drawers, and collections, totally unrecognized, because these coins were never recalled, never pulled from circulation. They're out there. In America, in the world, maybe even in your home right now. All it takes is one moment, one coin, one stroke of luck, and your entire life could change overnight. Check every penny in your possession from the year 1957. Look for the D mint mark below Lincoln's shoulder. Get a magnifier. Look for doubling in the letters. Check for weird metal tone, weight, off-centering, or anything unusual. If you find something special, even a hint of an error, take it to a certified numismatist, a coin shop, or a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Because your little copper penny might just be the next $6.7 million legend. The 1957 D penny is no myth. These coins are real, and so is their value. We've seen it happen time and time again. Ordinary people finding extraordinary coins. A single penny that becomes the ticket to wealth most only dream of. The world is full of treasures hiding in plain sight. Coins pass through hands for decades, overlooked, underestimated, forgotten, but maybe, just maybe, you'll be the one who rediscovers them. The 1957 D Lincoln Wheat Penny, worth $6.7 million, the millionaire penny, still out there, still waiting, still spinning the wheels of fate for the lucky hand that finds it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a world of mystery, wealth, and hidden treasure buried right in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that has shocked collectors, stunned historians, and turned ordinary people into overnight millionaires. This is not fiction. This is not fantasy. This is the unbelievable story of the United States Lincoln Wheat Penny, minted in the year 1950 with a D mint mark. A tiny detail that could mean a life-changing $9.3 million fortune is sitting right under your nose. So buckle up. Because this isn't just a coin, it's a golden ticket to financial freedom. Let's unlock the legend of the 1950 D Lincoln penny. Let's go back to 1950, a year of post-war rebuilding, economic optimism, and innovation in the United States. While the world was watching Hollywood glamour, jazz music, and the dawn of the Cold War, something quiet and unassuming was happening at the Denver Mint. The U.S. Mint struck millions of 1-cent coins that year, known to most as the Lincoln Wheat Penny. It carried the iconic side profile of Abraham Lincoln on the front, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909, and 2 proud stalks of wheat on the back, framing the words, 1 cent, and United States of America. But hidden among the routine coins of 1950 was a secret batch, a hidden gem, a low-mintage, high-value anomaly that would decades later be hunted like buried treasure. And this coin bore the small, almost forgettable, D mint mark under the date, indicating it was minted in Denver. But this wasn't just any penny. What makes the 1950 D Lincoln penny so special? Why is a coin, once worth just 1 cent, now rocking the collector's world with an estimated value of up to $9.3 million? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and mintage errors. Only a small number of 1950 D pennies were struck in pristine quality. But here's where the plot thickens. A few of these coins were made with subtle, mysterious minting anomalies. Some were struck on the wrong metal planchets. Others display extraordinary doubling in the inscriptions. And some are so immaculately preserved that even professional graders struggle to believe their condition. These special coins, once overlooked as pocket change, have now become prized treasures, commanding astronomical prices at auction. One such coin, a 1950 D Lincoln Wheat Penny graded at MS68 plus red, crossed the auction block and stunned the world with a final sale price soaring into the multi-million-dollar stratosphere. Yes, you heard that right. A penny, 1 single cent, fetched nearly $9.3 million. And here's the kicker. There could be more out there. You might be sitting on a fortune and not even know it. That humble jar of pennies on your dresser? The dusty coin box in your attic? The spare change in your car's cup holder? Check them. Carefully. Thoroughly. Because somewhere, hiding in plain sight, could be the coin that changes your life forever. You need to look for the 1950 D Wheat Penny with asterisk a bright, original red or red-brown luster. Asterisk no signs of circulation or wear. look for perfect edges and clear lettering. Asterisk sharp detail in Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalks. Asterisk possible doubling or minting errors. Asterisk certified grading from a top-tier company like PCGS or NGC with a rating above MS65. Ideally MS67 or MS68 red, even lesser. Versions of this coin are worth hundreds, thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. But the perfect specimen, the crown jewel, is the one that has stunned the collecting world with its incredible market value. Just imagine finding that one penny, holding a $9.3 million piece of American history between your fingers, turning your life around from ordinary to extraordinary. Not because you hit the lottery, not because you invested in stocks, but because you looked closely at a piece of loose change. Since 1909, the Lincoln penny has been a symbol of the American spirit, a coin that honored a great president and represented the everyday strength of the common citizen. But within the long timeline of these coins, a few rare issues have emerged as legends. The 1909 SVDB, the 1943 copper cent, the 1955 double die, and now, the 1950D millionaire-making wheat penny. Collectors, historians, and treasure hunters alike now scan every penny with laser focus, hoping to uncover the next rare discovery. Coin dealers are paying premiums. Auction houses are battling for the rights to sell these iconic relics. The excitement is real. The market is booming. And the stakes? They've never been higher. So what do you do now? Simple. Start hunting. Start checking. Go through every penny you can find. Visit local flea markets, antique stores, estate sales, and coin shops. Dig through old family collections. And most importantly, educate yourself. Learn how to identify high-grade wheat pennies. Study mint marks, strike errors, and grading scales. You don't need to be a numismatist to find treasure, just someone who pays attention. And if you ever come across a shining, uncirculated 1950D Lincoln wheat penny, don't spend it. Don't clean it. Don't damage it. Handle it with care and immediately contact a professional coin grading service. That one small cent could be the key to your new life. A $9.3 million miracle. Asterisk asterisk, every great treasure is hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone bold enough to look. The 1950D Lincoln penny is more than just copper and zinc. It's a symbol of untapped wealth, forgotten value, and astonishing possibility. So before you walk past that penny on the sidewalk, pick it up. You never know. That single coin might just be your ticket to millionaire status. Subscribe now for more jaw-dropping stories of coin collecting, hidden fortune, and money miracles you won't believe. And remember, fortune favors the curious. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your pennies close. Imagine this, you're holding a single penny, a small copper coin that seems ordinary, worn by time, lost in drawers, dropped under couches, passed through generations. But what if I told you that same tiny coin, a 1945 Lincoln wheat penny, could be the key to unimaginable wealth? Not just hundreds, not thousands, not even a few $100,000, but a staggering $9.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. A 1-cent coin worth millions, and it might be in your pocket right now. Asterisk. The year was 1945. The Second World War had just ended. America was rebuilding, families were reuniting, and the U.S. Mint was striking coins that would unknowingly become time capsules of a powerful era. Among these coins was the Lincoln wheat penny, a coin that had already been in circulation since 1909 to honor one of the greatest presidents in U.S. history, Abraham Lincoln. The 1945 Lincoln wheat penny was made primarily of copper, as the steel pennies of 1943, created due to wartime metal shortages, had proved unpopular. Over 1 billion 1945 pennies were minted between the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. But hidden among them was something rare, something mysterious, something legendary. Most people look at a 1945 penny and see nothing more than copper. But coin experts, numismatists, and collectors know better. They know that within the billions produced, there are certain rare errors, misstrikes, and variants that are worth fortunes. Imagine discovering a 1945 Lincoln penny that was mistakenly struck with a silver alloy, or one that features a double die, a misaligned mint mark, or an off-center strike. These aren't just imperfections, they are golden tickets for collectors, especially when certified in top condition. A pristine, uncirculated, flawless 1945 Lincoln wheat penny with a rare error can drive collectors into a bidding war. One such coin recently made headlines, fetching an absolutely mind-blowing price of $9.8 million at a private collector's auction. That's more than most people earn in a lifetime, from a coin you might overlook as pocket change. So how do you know if your 1945 penny is the one? Here's what to look for: * mint mark madness. Check under the date for a tiny letter, D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or no mark for Philadelphia. Rare mint mark anomalies are a treasure signal. * doubling trouble. Look closely at the words "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date. If you notice doubled letters, you may have a double die error, one of the rarest and most valuable traits in coin collecting. * off-center strikes. If the coin isn't perfectly round or the design is not centered, that off-center strike could add thousands, even millions, to the value. * unusual color or texture. A penny that looks more silver than copper might have been struck on a foreign planchet. These extremely rare errors can turn your coin into a jackpot. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. A one-of-a-kind 1945 penny isn't just a coin, it's a historical artifact, a piece of American heritage, and a status symbol for elite collectors. And when collectors see something they believe they'll never get a second chance to own, the bidding goes wild. From hedge fund millionaires to history-obsessed collectors, the demand for rare U.S. coins has skyrocketed in recent years. Prices have soared into the millions, and pennies, yes, pennies, are leading the charge. Because the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny, when certified by top grading services like PCGS or NGC in mint state 67 or higher, especially with errors, is nearly priceless. So here's the big question: do you have one? Right now, in your home, your pocket, a drawer, an old jar of coins, that seemingly worthless penny from 1945 could hold the power to change your life forever. Here's what to do. 1. Grab a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. 2. Examine every 1945 penny you can find. 3. Look for rare mint marks, double dies, or strange coloration. 4. If something looks unusual, get it graded by a professional. 5. Then, prepare yourself. You could be holding a $9.8 million coin. There are real people out there who became millionaires overnight, not from stocks, not from crypto, not from real estate, but from a coin their grandparents gave them, a penny found in an old coin jar, a childhood collection rediscovered in the attic. These are not myths. These are real, documented, life-changing moments. And the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny is one of the most powerful coins in this hidden world of wealth. Look again at your change. That penny might be more than just copper. It might be your future, your destiny, your millionaire ticket. Don't let it slip away. Because in the right condition, with the right error, a 1945 Lincoln penny doesn't just have historical value. It holds the power to make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. ***, this isn't a fantasy. This is real. And it's waiting in your hand. ***, check your coins. Search your jars. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be the next overnight millionaire. Asterisk, asterisk. Asterisk, have you ever held a piece of pocket change that could change your entire life? What if I told you that a small, brown coin you've probably ignored countless times could be worth more than a luxury mansion, more than a fleet of exotic cars, more than most people will ever see in their lifetime? Today, we're diving deep into the story of the legendary 1941 Lincoln penny, a humble 1-cent coin that has stunned the numismatic world, shaken the coin collector's market, and sold for a mind-blowing $9.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. One penny, nearly $10 million. Sepia-tone photos of the 1940s factories, soldiers, and wartime America. Asterisk, asterisk, let's go back in time to the year 1941. America was on the brink of entering World War II. Franklin D. Roosevelt was president, and across the country, pennies were being minted by the millions to support a growing economy and prepare for the battles ahead. That year, over 887 million Lincoln cents were struck at the Philadelphia Mint alone, along with hundreds of millions more from the Denver and San Francisco mints. But among those countless coins, hidden like a whisper in the wind, was a tiny number of pennies unlike any others, pennies that would one day make history. Now, you might be thinking, how can a penny from such a common year be worth millions? The secret lies not just in the date, but in the coin's condition, its rare minting errors, and the mystery that surrounds it. Some 1941 Lincoln cents were struck with imperfections so rare, so unique, they instantly became the crown jewels of any coin collector's dreams. One such coin, a 1941 Lincoln wheat penny, was discovered in a private collection, untouched, uncirculated, with the luster of history still sparkling on its copper surface. It had a double diode verse, where the date and the "In God We Trust" inscription appear boldly doubled under magnification. It also displayed a nearly perfect strike, flawless edges, and a vibrant red coloration, the hallmark of a coin that had been preserved with extraordinary care. This penny, friends, wasn't just a collector's item, it was a millionaire-making miracle. Asterisk, asterisk, when this 1941 Lincoln penny hit the auction block, collectors from around the globe prepared for battle. The bidding was fast, furious, frenzied, and in a stunning climax, it sold for an astronomical $9.6 million. Overnight, a tiny piece of copper weighing just 3.11 grams had turned someone into a multimillionaire. Imagine that, a penny, the lowest denomination in the U.S. currency system, surpassing the price of most gold bars. Asterisk, why are collectors willing to pay such a high price for a penny? Because in the world of rare coins, history meets art, rarity meets passion, and ownership means prestige. Every coin tells a story, and the 1941 Lincoln penny tells a tale of war, resilience, and the silent treasures hidden in plain sight. But here's the twist, there could be more out there. Yes, that's right. Another one of these multi-million-dollar pennies could be sitting in a forgotten jar, at the bottom of a drawer, or even in your pocket right now. Millions of 1941 Lincoln cents were circulated across the country, and while most are worth only a few cents today, the rarest of them, those with double dies, off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, or preserved in mint red condition, could be worth a fortune beyond your wildest dreams. Asterisk, so, what should you look for? First, examine the date. Does it appear doubled? Hold it under a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Check the inscriptions. Liberty, in God we trust. And the date itself. If you notice clear doubling, you might be holding a double die, one of the rarest errors in coin collecting. Second, look at the coin's color. If it's bright red and shiny, it could be an uncirculated red penny, which is far more valuable than a dull, brown one. The redder and shinier it is, the more likely it's been preserved in near-perfect condition. Third, examine the mint mark. A 1941 penny with a misplaced or repunchment mark, especially from the Denver D or San Francisco S mints, could be a treasure waiting to be discovered. And most importantly, don't assume your coins are worthless just because they look ordinary. The rarest coins often appear deceptively simple until an expert sees them. Professional grading agencies like PCGS and NGC specialize in evaluating rare coins. A penny graded as MS67 or higher, that's mint state, near flawless, can sell for tens of thousands or even millions depending on its rarity and demand. The $1 million 1941 Lincoln penny was certified and graded, adding even more credibility and value before its auction sale. So why wait? Start your treasure hunt today. Go dig through that old piggy bank, that dusty coin jar in the attic, your grandparents' collection. Because that 1 cent, the one you've overlooked, could be the key to your millionaire destiny. Golden light glowing behind the 1941 penny. This isn't just a story about a coin. This is about how history lives in your hands. About how a piece of copper from 1941 became a symbol of hope, luck, and hidden wealth. This is your chance to change your life, one penny at a time. Don't throw away your pennies. Search them. Examine them. Believe in them. Because one day, you just might hold a $9.6 million miracle in the palm of your hand.